This is the WWE Smackdown April 25, 2025 full show results video which takes place at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. A seemingly sullen undisputed WWE champion, John Cena, makes his way to the ring, wearing the championship backward. Cena calls the ring announcer into the ring, as his announcement was deemed disrespectful. Cena is given a much more enthusiastic introduction as the last real champion, John Cena. Before sullen Cena can speak, voices hits, and Randy Orton makes his way to the ring. Orton notes that it is the 25th anniversary of his first meeting with Cena. Orton noted that during that period, Cena had never changed. Clearly, something is missing inside Cena at this point, and generations of children looked up to Cena. Orton says he's figured out how to fill the void inside Cena. Cena needs to have some kids, he needs to grow up, and this will make Cena a better human being. Cena says, "How dare you?" Cena rants about Orton's parents shaming him and congratulates Orton for loving his children. Cena says the reason he doesn't have kids is because he spent the last 20 years raising the WWE Universe's kids. Cena argues with a 6-year-old in the crowd, calling his father a loser, and the kid apparently gave Cena the finger. Orton goes nuts over Cena's statement that he wants to ruin wrestling. Orton won't stand for it, over Orton's dead body. Cena tells Orton to shut up and reminds him that Orton will forever be stuck at 14 championships. When Cena leaves here, he wants to make sure that 3 generations of Orton's family is erased. Orton challenges Cena to a match right here, right now. Cena raises the championship and says no. There should be a match between them, but it shouldn't be in this town. John Cena notes they should do it at WWE Backlash since it's in Orton's hometown. Cena wants Orton at his best because when Orton fails, he will have no excuses. Cena exclaims that Orton should take a look because this is the closest he will get to the championship. Cena tosses the title at Orton and lays him out with a right hand. As Orton gets to his feet, Cena sets up to hit Orton with the championship. Orton ducks the shot and drops Cena with an RKO. Then we saw a match between Los Garza vs Fraxium, and the result of this match was Fraxium defeated Los Garza by pinfall with a Phoenix Splash. Tiffany Stratton makes her entrance and she gloats about her victory over Charlotte Flair. Jade Cargill interrupts and Cargill says since she is done with Naomi, she wants gold, and Stratton asks for a referee. Then we saw a match between Jade Cargill vs Tiffany Stratton, and the result of this match was Jade Cargill won the match by disqualification when Naomi runs down to the ring and attacks Cargill, causing a disqualification. After the match, Naomi beats down Cargill. As Naomi cackles in the ring, Stratton steps up. Naomi rolls out of the ring. As Stratton and Naomi have a stare down, Nia Jax appears and attacks Stratton from behind, then Jax flattens Stratton with the Annihilator. The new United States champion, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa are in the ring. Sikoa says no one in their family wanted Fatu here. Sikoa goes on a rant about how he is the reason Fatu is the champion and that Fatu wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for him. Jacob Fatu has had enough and snatches the mic from Sikoa. Fatu says not to get it twisted, he said he would bring the championship back to the family. Fatu told Sikoa that he would do it with or without Sikoa, and he did, and Fatu tells Sikoa to get in where he fits. The former champion, LA Knight, interrupts. Knight gives Fatu credit for beating him at WrestleMania. Knight wants his rematch, and he wants it right now, then Drew McIntyre's music hit. McIntyre says things have been rough lately, but he gloats about destroying Damian Priest at WrestleMania. His next plan was to challenge John Cena, but Randy Orton jumped the line. Orton notes that Cena is a changed man, he's a punk now. McIntyre wants to fight the baddest champion in WWE, Jacob Fatu. Knight asks McIntyre if he's done, then McIntyre's jokes about Knight's last title run was a joke. Knight says he would call McIntyre's last title run a joke, but he doesn't remember it. Knight wants McIntyre to get in the ring so they can solve this, and McIntyre says fine. Before McIntyre can get in the ring, SmackDown GM Nick Aldis walks out on the stage and books a #1 contenders match for tonight between McIntyre and Knight. Then we saw a match between Chelsea Green vs Zelina Vega for the Women's United States Championship. We see Green tries the Unprettier, but Vega turns it into a backstabber. Niven trips Vega while she attempts a 619. The referee ejects Niven in fire from ringside. Green attacks Vega from behind. Green sends Vega into the ropes, and the result of this match was Zelina Vega defeated Chelsea Green by pinfall with the code red, become the new Women's United States Champion. The Miz in the ring is ranting about not being part of WrestleMania. Miz beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania, something Cody Rhodes couldn't do. Miz goes on and on about people coming here and getting opportunities over him. As Miz tries to tell us that he's awesome, the light go out. Aleister Black's OG music hits and Black makes his way to the ring. The Miz is livid as the crowd showers Black with welcome back chants. Miz steps up to ask Black who he thinks he is, and Black lays Miz out with Black Mass and Miz is out cold. Back from commercial, Byron Saxton is with Bianca Belair. Her fingers are wrapped and she says she left WrestleMania with a few broken fingers. Things did not go her way, but she is proud of what the three of them did at WrestleMania. She says Io found the perfect opportunity to capitalize and she would have done the same. As for Rhea, she found a way to sneak into her match. But now, she is focused on healing and SmackDown is her home. Right now, her home is divided. We cut backstage and see Naomi walking, but she is stopped by Nia Jax. She tells Naomi she doesn't care about her revenge against Jade and for her to stay away from her and her title. Naomi tells Naomi as long as she proceeds with caution, and she walks away. The next match happened between LA Knight vs Drew McIntyre for the #1 contendership for United States Championship, and the result of this match was Drew McIntyre won the match by disqualification when Damian Priest pulls McIntyre out of the ring and clobbers him. Priest puts McIntyre through the commentary desk with South of Heaven. Knight gets in Priest's face. While they are arguing, Fatu appears and takes both men out with a suicide dive. Fatu crushes Knight with the BMS. The crowd goes nuts and Fatu flattens Priest with a BME. We see John Cena walking backstage and he is stopped by R-Truth. He congratulates Cena on winning the title and tells him that if he needs him at any time, to give him a call. Cena walks away and in comes Jimmy Uso. He asks R-Truth when did Cena become so whack. R-Truth tells him that Cena is a true champion and there are two sides to every story. And when he grows up, he wants to be just like him. R-Truth walks away and Jimmy tells R-Truth that he's already grown up. In the main event of the show, we saw a triple threat tables, ladders and chairs tag team match between the Street Profits versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY, and the result of this match was the Street Profits won the match when Ford climbs the outside of the ladder. Ford knocks Sabin and Gargano off the ladder and pulls down the championships, and successfully retains the titles. Street Profits celebrates their victory in the crowd, while the others' teams look so disappointed, and the show goes off the air. How much you would rate this week's SmackDown show? Tell me in the comments please. Honestly, the main event was a great match. They literally steal the show. Do not forget to subscribe the channel for more updates and videos, and thanks for watching.